Hi there, students. Vis-a-vis. Okay, vis-a-vis. This has more than one meaning, but most commonly we use vis-a-vis to mean in relation to, with regard to. So, for example, I would like to talk to you vis-a-vis our holidays, about the subject. Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about our holidays. I'd like to talk to you about vis-a-vis our holidays. Okay. You asked me the other day about banking, vis-a-vis which bank to use. Okay, so I'm defining the subject. We also use vis-a-vis to say compared with, as opposed to. So, for example, in the UK, they use the pound, vis-a-vis the US, where they use the dollar, as compared with, in comparison to, as opposed to. Yeah? John's English is really good, vis-a-vis Sally's English, which is not so good. Okay, so as a comparison between two things. So you can say, in relation to, I want to talk to you vis-a-vis tomorrow, and tomorrow the weather will be fine, vis-a-vis today when it's going to be raining. Okay, we can also use vis-a-vis to talk about a face-to-face meeting somebody in person. Yeah, so if I give class in Skype, I always wonder if that's vis-a-vis, but I think it's probably not. I know we can see each other, but we're not in the same room. So maybe technology is moderating or changing the meanings of some of these things. Yeah, so a vis-a-vis, a face-to-face meeting. I had a vis-a-vis meeting with the chairman of the company. Yeah, suddenly there I was, vis-a-vis Boris Johnson. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, vis-a-vis we can also use as an adverb, meaning facing or opposite, although I think this is probably a bit old-fashioned. We sat vis-a-vis. So imagine a long table and people are eating. So people are sitting vis-a-vis, facing each other. And we can also use a vis-a-vis to talk about your opposite number, your counterpart. So my vis-a-vis in our competitors, in the company that is our competitor, is not very good. But let's go back, because the most common use of this phrase vis-a-vis, it's a preposition, is in relation to. Yeah? He explained everything vis-a-vis the situation, with regard to the situation, about the situation. It's also quite commonly used meaning in comparison with. Let's see, London is cold during the winter, but vis-a-vis Finland, London isn't cold at all during the winter. Okay, so as compared with, as opposed to, and as a preposition. This meaning of vis-a-vis meeting, a face-to-face meeting, it is used, but it's not very common. And I think the other meanings, you might use them. They're probably something you might find written somewhere, but they're not very common. So what about the origin? Well, in French, visage is the face. And in Old French, the face was just vis. So it just means face to face in Old French. And that's the meaning. Now, what about formality? I think vis-a-vis is quite formal. I'd probably give it maybe 7.5 informality. This is not a phrase to use in an informal conversation, but with something more formal, a formal report or a legal document, vis-a-vis would sound really good. Okay, so if you're talking informally, I'd say about, as opposed to, opposite, my opposite number, something like that. Okay, so let's go through the meanings again. Vis-a-vis, in relation to. Yeah, he gave us the explanation vis-a-vis what he was going to do tomorrow. A is good vis-a-vis B, which is not so good, as compared to, opposite to. I sat vis-a-vis Lisa, opposite, but this is old-fashioned. I had a vis-a-vis meeting with God himself. And then your opposite number or counterpart. So, I don't know, Mr. Trump's vis-a-vis in Russia is Mr. Putin. Yeah? Vis-a-vis, in relation to, compared to, facing or opposite, a face-to-face meeting and an opposite number. There you go, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. If you have anything to say vis-a-vis the video, please comment. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Vis-a-vis.